What is going on, guys? I'm Sound of Gaming here, and welcome back to the Night Shift Crew podcast. And I am here with Futuristic Satire.
Oh, what it do?
And yeah, so we're actually going to be hitting up a couple more topics. And hopefully this is going to be a good one because we actually have some recent topics and some topics that actually...
It's heavily Fallout themed this week because we decided to not do any research throughout the week and kind of rush it all in one day. So the biggest news of the day is Fallout.
Yeah, because Fallout's been fucking up big time.
Yeah. Just heads up for everyone listening. This one is being recorded a little bit early. Same thing with the next one. You're going to be going out of town pretty soon, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm actually going to the desert. Can't wait to go. It's been about a year.
Yeah. So that's going to be happening not this upcoming weekend or when this one will be posted, but the next weekend. So we're doing this one just on the Thursday of this week, and then we'll be doing the other one over the weekend, just so that way we have them already there, so that we're not stressing while you're gone and when you get back. But then the weekend after that, we'll hopefully get some cool stories out of you, maybe a few battle scars for you to explain.
Yeah, nah, so just a little broad description, since we're saying today a lot instead of the actual day. Today is the 24th, Thursday the 24th.
Yeah, so, and then the other one that we'll be doing this will be on probably Saturday. Saturday is when we'll record the other one.
Yeah, probably.
So right now, schedule's just a bit screwy, but once you get back, that'll all be fixed.
Yeah. Alright, so first topic. Obviously it's Fallout kind of based for the first couple of topics, but 276, does that ring a bell?
I mean, depends on what part of 76, because there's a lot wrong with it. A lot. Their marketing, their game in general, it's a whole lot of not good.
Well, speaking of marketing, 276 is the price of a jacket that is based off of the Fallout 76 vault suit.
Oh yeah, I heard about this. I've actually been seeing memes around this. I am heavy memer. It's a plastic bag, or so everyone's saying. I haven't personally seen it. I don't know if it, but
yeah, people are comparing it to a legit trash bag, even though it's supposedly like some real decent shit. But the fact that it's looking dorky as hell, it's just a trash bag. And I'm sure plenty of the people that are watching this, either a couple days from when this is being posted, or even the day of. Actually, no, never mind, not even the day of. Actually, yeah, probably, because this is going up this weekend, huh? So I'm like way off on all my timings right now. But yeah, so by the time this is posted, most of you guys will probably have already seen memes and pictures and all the stuff that is going on with this this jacket. And the fact that it costs $276 for like
I think it's great.
a dorked out Leatherman. That's
I think it's gonna be great.
I don't want to say this is another one of those little like cash grabs similar with the
No, it definitely is. It definitely.
Well, no, like the Nuka Dark wine. That was definitely 100% cash grab. They marketed that thing like it was a pure bottle.
And
then
they didn't.
Yeah,
they
no.
Danced around the topic.
Yeah, and then when it finally came out to people after the people that ordered it, it was all just, oh, here's a casing and then the bottle's on the inside.
Here's a plastic bottle inside, outside of a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Enjoy. It's like, well, cool.
Yeah,
that's nice.
I don't know, just that whole jacket, like overall cool for Bethesda, I guess. It's probably not going to get anywhere because of absolute treacherous of the title right now. But I guess, sure, for some hardcore fans, I guess it's a thing, but I would not spend $276 on a dorked out Leatherman for a game that's doing absolutely terrible.
Exactly. I'd spend maybe $276 on like a nice leather jacket or like something off-white, because everyone knows off-white is in right now.
Yeah, big time. But yeah, no, I don't know why they're doing this. They're getting so much hate. At least if you're gonna do something like this,
They're trying to get their money
yeah,
back.
if you're doing something like this, even though it's dorked out and some people just simply might not like it at all, even if it's for the hardcore only, at least make it cheaper because $276, that's half a price of the console that they bundled it with on the Xbox end. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure how much the PS4 bundle cost, but for the Xbox One X,
I don't think it had a PS4 bundle. I think it was an Xbox bundle because PS4 they like to bundle with their exclusives.
that's true. That's very true. But I don't know. It was like what, $300, $400. So that's just over half for the bundle when the game wasn't even released yet. So yeah, no, that's a. I have to say that's a big no-no for me. I would not like that. And whoever's marketing that, that's like whoever came up with that idea is. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It ain't gonna go anywhere.
Speaking of them trying to get their money back, they just flat out denied that it's going to go free. Because that's been circulating for a minute that Fallout 76 was going to go free, and then they just completely said no, and they just shut it down.
Yeah, and no, to be honest though, I think if Fallout 76, obviously other than Fallout Shelter, if it went free to play, it would probably help the player base and the
But they just have to cut their ties with it altogether, though.
yeah. I don't know, like, to be honest, the game probably shouldn't have ever happened. If anything, it needed an extra year in the oven to make it a decent game, to not be as buggy, and add some NPCs, please. But I don't know, I have yet to play it. I'm honestly going off of my whole thoughts of the game, off of what everyone is saying. All the reviews, all the like player reviews, people I watch on YouTube, people I've talked to in person. It's just like, it's terrible. And
Yeah, and it's so buggy, and they're actually starting to punish other people for their bugginess now.
yeah, and you also have to type an essay to get your account unbanned. That was a while ago, but like, are you kidding me?
Not only that though, but they actually started. You remember what we talked about last week? Their developer room.
Yeah.
Well, since that, they've moved the room and started banning anyone who had items from it. Like literally anyone who managed to get in there, anyone who had items in their inventory from it, just bans, gone, because they made something that people could glitch into.
Yeah, and people
great.
people are honestly using it as cash grabs as well, because they would actually go and sell the weapons, the gear that hasn't even came out yet, and then those are getting the other people that are innocently thinking, oh cool, I can just spend $5-6 on this, let's say a gun that this guy just wants to get rid of, but then the person gets banned. Like, that's affecting more than just the people that are purposely trying to go in and mess with the accounts, like with the area. But I don't know, just going free to play, they could actually use the microtransactions then, and we probably won't bitch at them 90% of the time. But the fact that it was a $60 game, a ton of people bought the Tricentennial edition, so the $250 edition or whatnot, and just getting cheaped out on the canvas bag. A lot of people don't like the helmet because apparently it's been breaking very easily. I know it's supposed to be just a thing that you put down somewhere on a shelf and you stare at it, and here and there you can put it on, but people are using it for cosplay and it's breaking almost right off the bat. I'm just like, are you serious?
Because it's cheaply made.
It's like okay, so the plastic with the Nerf guns back in the day? Like how cheap it was, and like here and there. Yes, they're durable, but they're also cheap as shit, like the magazines. Well, apparently that's almost similar to the type of plastic they used for the helmet. I'm just like, you kidding me? You can scratch that shit with your nail and make a big ass indent.
Yep.
But I don't know.
Fallout 76, I feel like honestly they just need to cut their ties, go either grab the people who are working on New Vegas 2 mods, or the people who are working on the Fallout Miami people hire them on and try to get their try to get their money there, because they don't have too much going, you
Yeah,
know. I mean,
and
like they have the, what was it called, like survival mode that they're either just came out or they're.
yeah, they're apparently launching an update here in the next couple of weeks, or I think it's already out. I'm not quite sure, but it's a true PvP mode, and it's called survival, which cool that you actually fight, because the whole game purpose of Fallout, you have to worry about food consumption and water and everything, which is actually pretty nice in adventure mode. But survival, apparently, it's a true 100% true PvP, where if you see someone, you can kill them. It's not like base game that we've had so far, where you have to agree to fight. You can just shoot someone in the face and take their shit. And
Yeah.
it's cool. Apparently, it's gonna be like a full-on setting in the main options, like once you launch the game. And everything's and it's the same. The whole story, quote unquote story, all the quests and all the events are all the same. It's just when you see a person, you can shoot them and take their stuff.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's just one of those things that it should have been in the game originally, because that's how it was like advertised at the last year at E3, when they said we're gonna have a PvP system. Everyone was like, sweet, I get to go find some random people, shoot them in the face, get some XP,
But
and
then it came
take.
out, oh, do you want to engage in yes or no? And it just took away the whole fun of it.
Yeah, and that's not a really true PvP, so this is at least a plus for the people that actually wanted the true PvP, but also play the game, that at least somewhat enjoy it. Then this is a pretty good thing. But overall, I think it's a little too late. The game's already been out since November, and I don't know. It's just been it's been too long, and they're adding things that are just screwing themselves over. They're adding stuff that should have been in the game originally, and they're just making way too many bad marketing like choices.
Yeah. So, like I said, they've got mm, Miami on one side and New Vegas 2 on the other. Take your pick, but cut your ties with 76. Like, come on, at this point, you don't have too much going for you.
Yeah. Also, the player base only on PS4 was what, in the couple hundred thousands,
Mm-hmm.
and if it went free to play on all platforms, the player base I'm sure would rise and probably stay at a higher thing. But they're not going to get that much money out of it because of how tarnished the brand is already because of this one title. And yeah, no, I think personally they screwed themselves out of the Fallout series. Hopefully they don't do the same thing with the whole Elder Scrolls 6. Apparently that's running on the same engine as Fallout 76, so we'll see how that runs. But I don't know. I have high hopes. I have high hopes for.
It's like, let's see if they do better with that one than this one.
Yeah, but I have high hopes for Elder Scrolls 6. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's not a shit show. But all right. Well, currently you are actually in testing for midterms. How's that going?
It is the opposite of fun.
I bet. Yeah, you're still a student, so just.
No, I've been doing good so far. We've had 2 yesterday, which was Wednesday, 2 today, Thursday, and then I've got 2 more tomorrow, and then I'll be done. So, on the other one, like on the next one that we do, I'll give my little feedback on that.
Yeah. I don't know, I never really liked midterms. It was always a shitty thing.
He's like, I got out while I can. Did my time and I left.
Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, nah, I was never really a big fan of school, let alone midterms. That stuff always sucks, stressed you out like crazy. But
See, I'm not stressed out by it because there's only one class I have to like make sure that I get a good grade. In all my other classes, I could have just not showed up and still passed, so that was nice.
that's true.
Yeah. But no. So getting us back on topic because we kind of strayed. I did want to talk about the machinima shutdown recently.
Oh yeah, that did happen.
Hmm.
It it
How much do you know about it?
I know a decent amount, mainly only on like the Call of Duty machinima type stuff, back like the background of that, because that's kind of how I got into Call of Duty. I actually got Black Ops 2
Hmm.
strictly because of all the machinimas that were going around on it. Uh,
uh,
and and then I fell in love with the Call of Duty franchise at the time. Then again, they're also kind of hitting the shit show with the whole subject that we talked about last week, with the whole Activision and Blizzard and
let's
Bungie
see
and
how
all that
that
shit.
works
So
itself out.
because apparently Bungie was, or not Bungie, Destiny. Well, yeah, actually Bungie. Destiny was their only tie to Blizzard. So we'll see how Activision and Blizzard kind of stick together on that one. But I don't know.
I think it'll work well enough.
Hopefully, and hopefully Activision doesn't be like, "Hey, bitch, give me your money."
Yeah.
But yeah, back to the machinima. I don't know. It really does suck because they actually didn't let any of their content creators know what's up. They're just like, "Hey, we're shutting down like now, so sorry about all the years and years of content that you guys put on here, and it's just all gone now. Sorry about that."
Pretty much. But so no, the whole thing that's actually happening with Machinima right now is Machinima, they actually like recently got bought out. I don't remember who it was that bought them out, but they're essentially under new management. So essentially everything across all of their channels up and went private. It is gone.
Damn.
Everything. Thousands of videos, millions of hours of content up in smoke.
Yeah, that's a little bit much. You when it comes
Hmm.
to like content creators, easily hundreds of hours put into machinima, because that stuff, it only had a couple million subscribers, but the view counts were insane sometimes.
Hmm.
Especially when FaZe got big, like dude, machinima was getting bank. It seems like off of those videos.
They really were, just because they've had so many like YouTubers under their belt, you know.
Yeah, I don't know. It just really does suck because machinima was such a good like content channel, and if you were partnered with them, you got some decent shit out of it. At least you got a decent partner.
Yeah.
You had plenty of like tie-ins for companies like, let's say, Treyarch or Activision, or I forgot the other, freaking Infinity Ward. Like you get tie-ins with them strictly because of machinima, because machinima was there from the beginning almost.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it really does suck that they actually shut down. Weren't they bought out, or did they just like, were they just closing? I'm not quite sure if it was bought out situation, but
That's happening with a lot of YouTubers these days. Their companies are getting bought out that they worked for. They're kind of disappearing because they don't have the backing. It's like, off the top of my head, there was do you remember the music channel My Favorite Martian?
yeah.
So they were going strong, but then they just kind of disappeared because their company that they were like under split, and they owned the name to My Favorite Martian. So because of that, they couldn't do anything without like copyright strike on top of copyright strike. So they disappeared. Like their channel is just now this project is no longer active.
Rip.
Yeah.
But
Same thing like Game Theory right now. It's a pretty popular one. Um Apparently really recently their parent company that was over them, it's like it went bankrupt or something, and a lot of money gone from them. A lot of money. Something like $1.5 million just gone.
Jesus Christ, 1.5?
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice house right
Mm-hmm.
there.
Mm-hmm.
God damn, that is insane. You know how many freaking gaming computers you can get with that?
Oh, of course, that's where you went with that.
Nah, in all seriousness though, like if I had $1.5 million, I'd put like a lot of that in the bank, and then I'd get myself a house. And then to be honest, I'd probably get myself like a dirt bike.
Yeah.
like a nice souped up, good to go, not
Yeah,
gonna break
because you're
down.
all about like dirt bikes and stuff. I'm more track running type guy. You like motors, I like my feet, so I'll probably just get myself a bigger bed.
Yeah, aren't you in like a what, a twin right
Uh,
now?
yes, I'm still rocking a twin mattress. I've been rocking probably the same mattress since I was 8 and I'm 17.
Yeah, you at least get a new
Yeah.
mattress.
Yeah. No, my
That's
thing's it's been through hell. It's been dabbed, thrown. No, I'm being 100% legit. This guy that I used to live with, we shared a room for a while, but we stabbed the hell out of that thing a couple times. It's falling apart at the seams.
Jesus.
Yeah, the thing it's getting there. I probably do need to get a new bed for it anyway, just in general.
Damn, nothing about a late night freaking podcast when you're already yawning over
We are
here.
the night shift. We are the night shift. God damn it! Now I need to yawn. I hate you. Uh,
Alright,
hey, you know what rhymes with yawn?
what?
Far Cry New Dawn. Perfect segue.
Okay, oh
Perfect
man.
segue.
I can see the segue in that yawn dawn, but like Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
We, we we needed a segue. I was tired of dying companies.
Yeah, but
No, Far Cry New Dawn. Apparently, we're going to be working with the same assholes that we had to kill.
for real? That's actually the whole
Mm-hmm.
storyline after the
Mm-hmm.
whole nuke, which I never.
Those cultists, that blew up everything because nuke
Yeah,
those guys.
that's
So
actually kind of
apparently,
insane.
so apparently, after this whole nuclear apocalypse, because we all know Far Cry New Dawn is just a new Fallout.
Yeah.
But apparently those survived and like they've thrived and they're their own like little people now. So apparently you go and work with them. Don't know who you're playing as. I don't know. We will see. But apparently they predicted their holy fire. I think it was.
Yeah. I don't know. I never really finished Far Cry 5, but I did get to the point where I just said fuck it and started watching like gameplay and stuff on the end and all that good stuff and the whole nuke and everything. And it's cool that they're
Mhm.
going straight off of Far Cry 5, but hasn't it only been a year since the Far Cry 5 came out?
Exactly, which makes it insane that they're already working on the next one. So I think that they've had this planned out for a while.
Yeah, and I hope Far Cry is such a good franchise. I really hope they don't do the game a year system because Call of Duty's been doing that, freaking Assassin's Creed's doing that, and I just really don't want this to be another like series that just goes on year for year for year because it just dulls out the franchise so much to where it gets boring, to be honest.
Well, that's why I think that I'm pretty proud of them in that sense that they're able to keep this going and they created something that we want to see more of.
Yeah.
So no, I'm. We already did the segue. You can stop yawning now.
Sorry about that.
No, it's all good. But no. So I'm actually I plan on getting Far Cry New Dawn when it comes out because no, it looks good. So I'm definitely going to be getting there and playing that.
Yeah, it looks like a good game. The graphics are pretty good, at least. They're on par with Far Cry 5, I think, like the same detail wise. So I don't think it's a huge bump, but overall, like the story most likely will be fucking night and day difference because it's after a nuke. So like, hey,
Fuck.
he's trying to copy me. I
You
see
got
you.
me. You
But
got me.
but nah, like Far Cry, it's a good series. I really hope they don't do the whole game like a year because I don't know. That's just not a title that needs a game every year. They need to give quality games.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
think it's going to be coming out 2019, but it might. It might. You never know.
yeah,
I haven't. I don't know if the official release date is out yet, but so I don't know.
yeah. Okay, so 2019 update for Overwatch. The new lunar year is actually coming up soon, and it's getting some buffs and some nerfs. That's obviously
Reaper is not 100%.
he's for real, like going ham.
Yeah, because so what they did. So I don't know if you know, because we don't actually play together too often. We play a couple games. We played Gmod and CS:GO, things like that. But I don't think we've ever got together and played some Overwatch. But essentially, normally like most of like our bigger tanks, they always have like a shield with them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But they're doing a shield nerf to how much shields actually block. And so because of that, and so buffing how much his like life steal is, like he has a passive life steal, he'll do so much damage. He'll eventually like take that damage, like he'll take some of that into his own health, so he kind of has like a micro regen.
Mhm.
But because they're nerfing and buffing his passive life steal just because of his shotgun and how much hits he naturally does, he's going to be just way strong.
Well, that's pretty cool. I'm actually looking at some of the stuff, and
Yeah, I sent you a link to that earlier.
yeah, Soldier 76 heavy pulse rifle will do
Oh.
16 damage per shot instead of 14,
Oh,
which
oh.
you can almost one-shot some people with the heavy pulse rifle, like just the shot itself. So it's actually kind of surprising that they're increasing the damage on that. You would think that they would want to lower it maybe, because if you get, let's say, a diva out of her mech, you get the diva and she's full health, you can either full on kill with a headshot with the pulse, or you can get her damn near close to death, and that's pretty insane with just a 14 damage. So they're upping it to 16, which is pretty crazy.
That's called a buff, my friends.
Yeah.
However, you did remind me of something that I didn't want to touch upon. So, sorry for interrupting. Continue. I'll get to that in a moment.
Well, no, go ahead. I was just looking at some other stats.
So you brought up soldier.
Yes.
I don't know if you heard the wonderful news for a certain community.
Wait, are you hinting at what I think you're hinting at?
Yep, about a week ago, they officially confirmed Soldier 76 is a. I can't say that word. YouTube love us, please.
Yeah, no,
They officially said, and like they use like their whole backstory to tell us things, kind of how they told us that Tracer, but Soldier 76 is gay.
damn.
Not
just kidding.
sure how I feel about that.
We're not against all that stuff. We're actually not trying to like start up a huge war in the comment section or anything like that, but
don't listen to him. I'm completely against this decision. Fuck you, Blizzard.
ooh, shots fired.
No, like Unsounder was saying, I'm not against it. You know, a lot of my friends are gay. That's not to say that I'm gay. I just know a lot of gay people, like Unsounder over here.
Yeah, and I'm the one with the girlfriend over here. Nice one. A year and what, like 3 months now? So
yeah. You guys are going pretty strong. Shout out to Ghost Jenna if she ever listens to this. Props to her. But I'm not against Soldier being gay. I just kind of feel like it takes away from what their original template for him was. He was meant to be every Call of Duty player's like segue. So I feel like, well, yes, the game's been out for long enough to where they don't need that segue anymore. But it's like at the same time, it's like you can't just do that to us, Blizzard.
yeah.
You're gonna make anyone gay. You're gonna make anyone gay. Make it like, I don't know, fucking Junkrat. God, don't do it to our soldier. Come on now. Make Torbjorn gay for God's sake. No, Torbjorn has a daughter, doesn't he? Fuck.
Hey, he can have a kid, then go gay.
Ooh. It's like, I heard a Yo Mama joke about that one time. It was, so it's, oh, this kid with two dads. He's like, kids don't like the fact that I'm immune to your mama jokes. And then it goes, but then there was this one kid who went, your mama's so ugly, your dad got himself a husband.
Damn.
You're. No, I just thought that I'd bring that up for anyone who lives under a rock or stays only on the angry America type of YouTube.
Yeah, and also, there's not really a segue into this, but as I'm scrolling through some stuff, Dragon Ball Super Broly is the third highest grossing anime film in the US ever.
I wouldn't doubt that. Wait, what are 2 and 1? Do you have this official list up right now?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it. But
I'll give you a moment to look for that. While you're doing that, I will start ranting, going back to let's go back to Fallout 76 for a second, guys. No, I'm joking. I'm going to do a, I guess, kind of this. I'm just going to, I guess, touch up upon some of our old subjects from last one. The Spider-Man Far From Home teaser. So there hasn't been anything new into it yet, but there has been a lot of anger kind of at it, just mainly because people are starting to be upset now. We have this, but at the same time we have no hint, reasoning, or anything extra onto this explaining how Spider-Man, Nick Fury, etc. are bad. I know I touched upon this slightly, how people were going to be mad, but that is becoming a reality because people are not happy that Spider-Man's back. Popular belief. A lot of people knew he was going to die, and they're like, "Oh no, Spider-Man!" But now people are mad that Spider-Man's alive.
yeah, that's honestly a little weird thing. And also, I just found it. So Dragon Ball Super Broly is third behind Glass and The Upside. It's not saying which one are first and second, but I have a feeling first would be
I thought we were talking
Glass.
about anime movies. I thought we were talking about anime movies. Top 3 anime movies in America.
I don't know. Or hold on, is
Did
it
it just
anime?
count Glass as an anime movie? What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, no, it's third highest grossing anime film in the US ever, so it means it's passing everything, but it's the third movie in general.
I'm just interested in what the two, what the first movies were. I will do this research of my own, I guess.
Well, no, on the whole thing I was looking, it said it's currently number 3 in the US box office according to the comic book, coming in behind Glass and The Upside. Those are 1 and 2. It doesn't say which one in particular is 1 and 2, but it's there.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay,
yeah, if
well,
you little
this
nod.
isn't an American. Okay, sorry.
Little nod. We are not sponsored, but if you guys want to watch more anime in general, Netflix, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Crunchyroll, Funimation, High Dive, and VRV
Oh
are
my God.
all.
Hey, we're not sponsored. You can't be doing this.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, if you guys are into anime and shit, I guess go check those out. But yeah, all right.
Eventually, I'm going to get a creator code for you guys because out of us two, I'd say I'm the bigger anime fan here. Well, I've gotten you. Watching Seven Deadly Sins because thank you, Netflix.
yeah, Sword Art Online and Seven Deadly Sins are kind of like, yeah, I guess.
Their heart.
Yeah.
Also, I did my research, and while this one isn't an American list, it's a worldwide. Dragon Ball Super Broly actually doesn't come in until the number 12th spot on the, which is still pretty high considering that's across all countries.
Yeah.
Coming in with that's $91,000 in worldwide grossing, and then our number 1, Your Name. It's a 2016 movie. I don't even know what this is, but apparently it did pretty good. $358,000. Oh wait. Oh shit. I was thinking that was a point. That was a point. No, that's a comma. That's pardon me. that one is 358 million, where isn't 91,000, it's 91 million. Sorry, thought that was a point there.
Yeah, that's a
that makes those
huge.
numbers significant.
Yeah, that's a huge difference.
Also, the first Pokemon movie's on here from 1998.
Hey, Pokemon all the way, Pikachu. I fucking love you.
163 million. Good job, number 6 spot.
Damn. Also, a little throw off topic since it is a podcast and we can just one off on really anything. Another game goes crossplay between console and PC, but
not PS4.
exactly. And do you know what game that is?
Fuck you, PS4. No, I didn't pay that much attention. I saw it in passing.
Paladins Realm
Oh,
Royale.
Really?
The BR for Paladins is
I know
going.
you played that game for.
Yeah, I played it when it was getting huge, just all out of nowhere, and it was only either on PC or on PS4 or only on Xbox. But now it's actually going to Switch as well within the crossplay between PC, Xbox One, and Switch, but not for the PS4. So once again, although Paladins Realm Royale is not as big as Fortnite was, it's still another thing of Sony being like, "Fuck off, we don't want to deal with this."
Because Sony is mega bitch. Did
Yeah.
they just barely accept, like, we talked about this, like, we touched upon it last week with cross-platform, didn't they barely accept
Fortnite.
Rocket League?
Oh,
let's
Rocket
talk
League?
about Rocket League. They
Uh,
barely accepted that one.
Rocket League was like a little bit of a weird one, but yeah, it did take them a little bit to.
I think it's just because it had no one group that it was, like, superly used on. It was just a nice game that genuinely people liked. So,
Yeah.
I think that's all that one was.
I don't know, just the whole cross-platform thing. It needs to be a thing on all platforms for every single game that comes out, basically 2019 and on, with some degrees, obviously exclusives and stuff. So you don't want to just put those on everything, unless you own the brands like Xbox and Windows 10. The Xbox One and One S and One X runs off of a modified version of Windows 10, so obviously it's gonna go for the PCs as well. But
And that just makes it easier to unite them all, essentially.
oh yeah, it's even though it's not an Xbox, like your computer, as long as it has Windows 10 on it, it's not an Xbox. Obviously, we all know that it's a computer, but because it is in the quote-unquote family of Windows or Microsoft, they're allowing it, and a lot of
They're like, oh, hey, look, we on these people. What if we brought person A and person B together? And that's how children. Oh wait, fuck, wrong class.
Hey, we're not trying to learn the birds and the bees, all right? That'll be a different episode. We'll talk about sometime in the future.
I'm scared.
A more serious episode. Nah, but
wait, are you saying we weren't being serious? Oh shit!
Oh,
my entire life is a lie. Oh God.
Man.
Also, I do want to just slightly touch back on our Dragon Ball discussion from about 5 minutes ago. I think that list was going off of the top grossing franchise, because Dragon Ball comes in at number 4, Conan comes in number 3, Pokemon comes in at number 2, and Doraemon comes in I don't know what the Doraemon is, but I'll let them do them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I found out what the Your Name movie was. Your Name is a 2016 Japanese animated romantic fantasy fantasy drama film written and directed by Makoto Shinkai and produced by Comics Wave Films. The high school blah blah blah.
Yeah, I've never heard of that movie. Obviously, it's
me neither, because we're Americans.
Yeah, that's probably why we didn't hear about that movie, because that was for Japan and China only, right? Or is that like worldwide? It's just randomly not placed.
It's just the highest grossing anime films around the world.
Oh, okay.
However, there is a movie on here. There's a couple movies on here that I did see. Like, it was on Netflix, I think, for a while. It's a pretty good one.
Hmm.
And then there was also Secret World of Arietti. That one, do you remember? It was like they're really old books, but it's like it's like the one like that, but it's like about tiny people in a world with big people,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
they all have like mouse tails, and yeah, it's like that.
Hmm.
It, in big people world, it's pretty cool. Also, obviously, Pokemon's on there, and who doesn't? Who the fuck doesn't? Pokemon's on there twice above Dragon Ball. I just noticed that.
Oh shit. Which ones?
There's the movie 2000, which ironically came out in 1999, but and then there's also Pokemon the first movie 1998, which shows that they can crank out movies like a law.
Yeah.
There's actually a lot of Pokemon. I know this is kind of getting off what we were talking about, but there's a lot of Pokemon here. So those two. There's Pokemon Zoroark Master of Illusions. That's 2010 film. Pokemon movie, which is a 2000 film. What else do we got in here? Also, Dragon Ball Resurrection F, that Frieza movie. That was pretty good. That's also on here.
Cool.
Oh, I remember actually seeing this one. Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life, 2009.
I saw the TV shows when they were in that, but I don't think I saw the movie.
Yeah.
And also just a random gaming topic because we're both gaming channels, so why wouldn't we be
That's all this podcast is. At this point, we
just
come up with a
games?
couple plans and then go through those. Just heads up for everyone. We ran out of our ideas probably about 10-15 minutes ago.
Yeah, so we're just trying to one-off stuff, get actually well, it's stuff that we're one-offing, but it's stuff that we also want to talk about and we know some
it's
info
stuff that
too.
we're passionate about, so it still counts in a sense.
Yeah.
Because my goal for this podcast is it's like getting to talk, and because you and I like we talk ever so often, but for the most part we just kind of meander about. We play games ever so often and meet up at stuff, but we never like talk about games. This is a good chance for you and me just to talk about games and
Yeah.
kind of do whatever.
Yeah, but
So-
Kingdom Hearts 3 director is reconsidering simultaneous worldwide release after the game got leaked.
Oh yes. YouTuber that I think you watch as well. We both watch him. Hollow Point. I think he got his hands on a copy.
I don't think that's him that leaked it because,
Well, no, I don't think he leaked it. I just think he got his hands on it.
well, yeah, because he got his hands on a copy. I think he tweeted it yesterday or the day before, but he didn't post a video.
Do you think he got it legit through them?
Square Enix did send him a copy of the game, so yes, it was straight through
Okay.
them.
So he is good guy. Got it.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, no, he didn't like boycott or have like a lead inside the studio. Just did like hand him a hidden copy or anything. Nah, he got it straight off. He got it in the mail a couple days ago,
He
or at least
normally
yesterday.
gets a couple of those like bigger AAA titles that are coming out. He normally gets them ahead of time, which is cool. Gives us a nice first impression of it.
Yeah, and I was actually watching some gameplay today, and dude, it's making me want to play the Kingdom Hearts franchise again. Like 1.5, 2.5, or whatever that like half version is for the HD. Like I want to play again, and to get up to 3, like the whole story and everything, it just looks so good. And I've only watched, I think, his episode's 30 minutes long, so I only saw like 30 minutes of it. But the graphics are so good.
No, that's definitely. I never really got into that series, but I've heard nothing but praise for it. So you're gonna have to, once you do get around to playing it, tell me how you did. Like, how is it, and I might eventually get into it.
Yeah. Also, I think I was just looking through. The leaking is outside of Japan, an incident that Nomura does not wish to see happen again with his titles, with other titles.
That's
So-
because Japanese people be fucking wild, and
Yeah.
he released it in Japan, so it's Japan's fault.
Yeah, and apparently,
Japan no longer number one. That's a bit fucked. I'm sorry. YouTube, please. We need the ad revenue. Don't do it.
man. But no, if you guys got the game digitally, you're safe. Um, but he's still thinking on simultaneously like changing up the world releases on physical copies at least, from what I'm seeing. But that's just because the risk is higher because people like GameStop or EB Games or fuck, I don't even know the other names. I just know
Yeah.
those two, but they have the copies on the wall, like the full-on copies.
They just haven't been allowed to like release them yet.
Yeah, and some people would go in while they're not looking, steal a copy, and run home. And because it's physical copy, it's not really like locked behind anything. But yeah, so
Sneaky bastard.
but yeah, that's been happening a lot lately, and it's, I don't know, it's weird, and it really does suck because it's ruining basically the whole like huge midnight releases that used to happen all the time, or just the fact that games can't be
That's the
released.
reason I'm failing my classes is midnight releases, 100%.
But nah, I don't know. It's weird, and actually, I just looked at it. The releases, they're like worldwide. In order to avoid that, some developers release their games staggered with different launches dates that are separated from anywhere from several weeks to a few months. That's a
Like
huge difference.
Monster Hunter World, I think it was. They like released it for, I think it was like Xbox and PlayStation first, and then they released it for. I know it's like slightly different because it's platform based than it is location, but it's still like same premise.
Yeah. It was like, what, 2-3 months after the consoles, then PC got it.
Yeah, because I know you got your hands on it like as soon as it came out for PC.
Yeah, and I played the fuck out of
kinda-
it.
I poked at the game a little bit, but I could never get used to any weapon but the fucking switchblade. Fucking love that thing.
But yeah, nah, it really does suck that shits like that is coming out, and it's basically ruining launches for people.
But what you gonna do about it?
Yeah, there's not really much we can do about it, which again really sucks, but I guess it's whatever.
Yeah. Also talking about things sucking, you and I were in a Discord earlier trying to figure out because someone happened to get a VIP code to a certain game that's coming out recently. They're coming out soon.
Yeah, I actually was emailed by Nvidia for one of the things that I think it was like a month or so ago. You can put in your info from like your PC account, and they would hopefully you're put in a raffle, and you can get an early VIP access to the demo without actually having to pay for the game. Regardless, I'm gonna get the game sooner or later. I just didn't want to pre-order it just in case. And I just so happened to be chosen, but the whole tragedy on that, and the reason why the sucking was on the segue.
We were working on that for a good 20-30 minutes trying to figure that out.
Yeah, I don't know if it's because they ran out of the copies or if they only had like, let's say, a couple thousand codes and multiple.
Or your code is just broken.
Yeah, I don't know. After we do this recording, I'm probably gonna try again, see if it works. But the moral of the story, I got a early release code from Nvidia. Like, I can check my email. It is from Nvidia. And I went to go turn it in, and either my web browser or my code or just Nvidia is being stupid right now. But I can't play it anymore, even though I have a code sitting in my email box for Anthem. I don't think we full on said the game. Anthem, VIP demo.
Yeah,
and IGN, GameStop.
Iron Man RPG.
Yeah, pretty much. But no, it's a game that I'm hyped about, regardless of all the shittiness from EA and BioWare. It's a game I'm hyped about, and I really, really, really wanted to play it, but the fact that now my code doesn't want to work really sucks.
Yeah, no, because we touched upon Anthem, so it's kind of funny that you got an Anthem VIP code like just today. So
Yeah, like I got the code at 6, and then I spent that 20-30 minutes doing the code. Then we had to go to eat dinner, so I was like, all right. It said it was flipping out because I tried to enter in too many times, it didn't work. So I said, all right, I'm gonna go eat. And then when we came back, right before we started doing this, I was constantly doing it again, trying to get the code to work, and still it keeps saying like the data was wrong or it's the wrong code or something like that. So I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. And I'm almost going to say fuck it and just not do it, but I'm still gonna try a couple more times after this podcast because it's for a few days and I'm not gonna be home. I'm gonna be in the desert when the open demo goes out. I'm just like, I wanna play so bad.
Yeah. But it's like, hey, if you do get it set up, just for anyone who, I'm going to be getting some content stolen off of him because I sadly did not get invited to the VIP, and I probably won't have time to play the open beta, so I'll just steal content off of him.
But yeah, that's only if I can get the code working. If not, then rip. But
then you're screwing me out of content. God damn it.
Yeah, 100%. Nah, but I don't know. Anthem, even though the hate of EA and BioWare is actually not that bad of a company.
Yeah. They're trying their best.
Yeah, you at least have to. Some people have to like give them props for at least fighting through all the hate that Anthem got. All of what 2017 and 2018. It's insane.
Yeah.
Like, okay, so
it's gonna be trash. It's taking too long. Where is the game?
Well, no. Okay, so let's kind of roll back a little bit. You take Anthem, it's trashed on before the game even released. And who knows, it could be trash when it releases because it hasn't fully been out yet. It's only been out on VIP demo, which is a 6-week-old version of the game at this point. Like, it was already said by the creators, it's 6 weeks old and especially tailored for a demo experience. But then we look at Fallout 76. It was hyped to all hell. People were so excited. It gets released and it's hot garbage. So hopefully Anthem is going to be a different story and it's not going to be hot garbage. Hopefully it's going to be the next Call of Duty to where it just explodes out of nowhere.
Okay. You have fun with that one.
Yeah, I know.
It's as much fun as you want with that one.
it's high hopes, but a guy can dream because I like Destiny. It's an Iron Man mixed with Destiny clone. So
just Iron Man RPG at this point. It's just an Iron Man RPG.
I'm there at least. All right, I've already said this in our last thing, but I'm there. Like once it's 100% released, I'm probably gonna buy it a day or two after. I might not follow my whole thing. I'm not gonna pre-order. I'm gonna follow that, but I might not follow my like wait a week and then buy the game. I'm probably gonna buy it like a day or two after because I don't know.
Or just be a one guy and call it the day.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think we're out of topics unless you can one off something.
I think that's all, and we've almost hit our hour for the day.
Yeah.
Or for the night as it is. But no, and we should probably start searching more topics because we gotta do another one of these on Saturday, so like 3 days from now.
Yeah, hopefully we get more topics closer towards it because obviously fresh topics are easier to talk about, but I don't know. Hopefully we don't wait until the last second. I'm not gonna try to wait. I'm probably gonna look for something maybe tomorrow, midday, maybe the day after. I don't know. We'll see.
Just get it planned out so that way we aren't rushing around like we did today.
Yeah. But
no. That's all for me. That's all you got. That's all you're getting out of me today.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's going to be the end of today's night shift podcast. The night crew shift crew shift
yeah,
crew.
Yeah.
The good shit.
Pod shit cast. Good shit. Great shit. Bad shit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Futuristic Satire, his channel will be in the description. But yeah, before we full on end, do you have anything you want to say?
No, that's it for me today. Now, looking forward to Far Cry New Dawn. I just realized we completely skipped over one of our topics, but whatever, we'll save that for the next.
Wait, we did?
Um,
Oh shit! Yeah,
we
okay.
did. We were totally gonna talk about some Minecraft, but I kind of got us off topic with anime, and then we lost it from there.
Yeah, no, we can save that to next podcast.
But no, look forward to playing Far Cry New Dawn. Look forward to see what Fallout's gonna do with fucking $1 million jacket. And no, I need to go out there and see Dragon Ball Z Broly, because with Dragon Ball Super, I don't know, is this one of their Super installations or one of their like Dragon Ball Z installations?
I believe it's a super installation.
Okay, well, either way, I need to see that. Come back with my opinion on it. But no, other than that's it for me. That's all you're getting out of me. I've been Future Six.
Alright, well, yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said before, Future Satire, his channel will be in the description box below. Same thing with the link to last episode if you guys want to check that out.
And likewise for mine.
And, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, leave a comment in the comment box below, leave some suggestions. I don't think I said this last episode. Leave some suggestions.
No, this would be helpful. This would be very helpful.
On topics for the next episode or the episode after, just so we can have some more things instead of just trying to one-off some shit like last minute like we did today. So
And
yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button on both of our channels. That would be awesome. And
please do, I'm poor.
yeah, no. Okay, I'm trying to do my outro. I'm getting sidetracked.
You don't need an outro, it's fine.
Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, because the more attention we get, the more attention and more like promotion we'll get to actually want to put this on, let's say, Spotify's podcast stuff or like Pandora's stuff. So it'll be a lot more.
Put it on iTunes. That's the plan right now. We'll put it on iTunes. They'll love us.
Definitely. But yeah, we want to become like a full-on podcast channel. Not full-on podcast channel, but like have a series for podcasts on top of our own channels. So yeah.
Oh, also, wait, before we go, I did realize there is one thing that I need to do. I need to plug our Discord, because I've officially made and set up our...
Oh yeah, the Discord description. Well, yeah, the Discord.
I'll put it in my description, and I'll give you the links, that way you can put it in yours. But no, two of the admins include me and Unsounder over here. There's a couple others. It's been going for a little bit, but we're making it official for the night crew. Just so you guys have somewhere. You guys have any ideas, any discussions about things that we've talked about, and it's a really fun community over there. So I'll put it in my description. You can put it in. You guys can go over there and check it out.
Yeah. Well, finally, to end this episode, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button on both of our channels, and as always, Unsounder out.